Please like the video and subscribe my channel to get updates. Also press bell icon to receive notifications of new uploads. To make a mess. In my previous video, we discussed parallel line method for development of solid surfaces of prism and cylinders. I will provide you the link for that video in the description section of this video also. In today's video, we are going to discuss radial line method for pyramids and cones. So let's start. Here is a pyramid, square pyramid, which is positioned like that. Its base sides are equally inclined to vertical plane and the solid is resting on HP in simple position. It is being cut by a cutting plane like this. The details will be given in the question itself. Now, how to start development of pyramids and cones? So for that, radial line method is there. What happens actually in that? What you have to do, you have to take any point O anywhere in the space. You can take distance anywhere in the space. Draw a line equal to true length of the slant edge. In this case, OA and OC are providing you true length in the front view. It means that OC' is a true length because OC is parallel to VP in the top view. Similarly, OA is also parallel to VP in the top view. So this O' is also a true length. As per the rule, as per the principle of development, each and every line in the development must be a true length. So we have to take O' or OC' from here. If none of the slant edges are parallel to VP in the top view, then you have to make it parallel to VP by rotate and drop method, as we have done in the projections of straight line. And you have to find out true length in the front view, and then you have to take that distance. We will discuss this later on. So take O' from here, which is a true length, and cut a length OA here also, so that you get a point A here. This is O, this is A. Then take OS center and cut an arc here. The length of the arc is not fixed. Now take length of the base of the pyramid from here, AB. Take A center, cut a point so that you will get B point. Take B as center, C point, then D and A. Join this O with the A, O with B, O with C, O with D, and also AB, BC, CD and DA. So this OA, B, C, D, A, O, this is development of the complete pyramid without considering the cutting plane. Now we have to consider this cutting plane also. So first what you do, you drop all these cutting distances on any one of the line, either OC or OA, which is a true length line, so that this 2 has been dropped here, 2 3 also dropped here, 3 By horizontal lines, you drop all these distances on any one of the line which is showing true length. So OA or OC, right? So now you have to take distances from OA only. Okay. Now first point, O'1'. This O'1' point is cutting O', So you have to cut from O on the line OA, and distance will be O' to 1' from the true length line. So take this distance, take OS center and cut on this line, so that say this is point 1, this is also point 1, because A is here also, so O1, O1. Then 2'. Now 2' is cutting OB and OD. So you have to take distance dropped on the two length, so O', 2', and this distance you have to cut on B and D from O. So take OS center and distance equal to O2 dash and cut here. So this is 2. Then third point O3 dash, it is cutting OC dash. You can take directly from here also because OC is also true length. So O3 dash and cut here. So this is 3. Join them with straight lines. If lower part is asked, then these lines must be darkened. If upper part would have been asked, then these lines must be darkened apart from this line of intersection. So in this manner you can develop any pyramid with cutting planes. Now second case, if the pyramid would be like that, say none of the top few lines are parallel to, say this type of condition is there. So what will happen? Like this. Now this is OA, OB, OC and OD. So O dash, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. Now look at here. None of the lines OA, OB, OC or OD is providing you true length in the front view. So what you will do? You have to make any one of the lateral lines parallel to VP and find out the true length in the front view. So let us consider I am finding out A. So take OS center, distance OA and rotate it like this and drop vertically upwards. This method we have discussed in projections of straight line. So this will be the new A dash. Join this with O. Now if cutting plane would be here, so these will be the 2 points, 1 dash and say 2 dash. You have to drop these points on this true length line like this. So 1 dash, similarly 2 dash. Now everything will be done using this line O dash, A dash, new O dash, A1 dash, say for example. This line will represent true length. So you have to draw O to A using this line O dash, A1 dash. Draw the complete development. Then for taking distances, drop all the cutting point distances on this true length line and take distances from here only and then complete the development. So in this manner you can draw the development of pyramids. Now let us take one example of cones. So here is a problem of cone. Say for example here is a cone with certain diameter of the base, certain height, and it is placed on HP in simple position like this, right? So in radial line method for cones, what we have to do, we have to again draw any point O in the space, then draw O1, that is O dash 1 dash from here. Because this division is being done by us, you can take one line always parallel to VP. So O1 is parallel, O5 is also parallel. So you can take either O1 dash or O5 dash from here and draw a line O to 1 here. Then you have to take one angle theta, where this theta is equal to R upon L into 360 degree, where this R is the radius of base and this L is the slant height of the cone, this height. So you have to take this distance and multiply by 360 degree. So whatever the angle is there, you have to drop that angle so that this O1 will be obtained. Now divide this angle theta into the equal number of parts as we have done here. Whatever the number of parts are here, if it is 8 here, then 8 divisions. If 12 parts are there, then you have to divide this sector also into 12 parts. Now let us consider one cutting plane. Say here is a cutting plane which is cutting this cone at certain angle. This is an AIP. So these are the cutting points obtained. Say this is A dash, this is B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. So what initially you have to do, drop all these points on the true length line, that is either O dash 1 dash or O dash 5 dash. I have chosen to remove the confusion, I have chosen O1 dash, so drop all these distances here. So this will be B dash, C dash, D dash and E dash. Now you have to take distances from here, O dash 1 dash, O dash A dash, O dash B dash, O dash C dash, D dash and E dash, and you have to cut on the respective lines on which these points are cutting. Say O dash, A dash is cutting O1. So you have to take O dash A dash distance from here, take OA center and cut O1. So this is A, this is A. Similarly, O dash B dash you have to cut on, because B dash point is on O2 and O8. So you have to cut on O2 line and O8 line here, taking distance from this line, that is OB dash. This distance you have to take and cut on O2 and O8. So this will be B. Similarly C, this you have to cut on 3 and 7. So C, then D and then E. Join all of them with a smooth curve like this. If lower part has to be shown, just darken this line, this arced part, and this much only. Need not to dark these lines, because these lines are the construction lines we have divided there. These lines are not present in the solid. If upper part has been arced, then you have to darken only this part and the line of intersection. So in this manner you can develop the give the development of the cones also. Thank you very much.